6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot high. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot high. Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer. Like a down pat, come up, Patricia. Lose me. You're gonna have to lose me. Welcome. Hey everybody, it's your girl Kas the Bestie, and I just want to let you guys know that you have to have the confidence within yourself to get what you want to get done. You see, a lot of the times people try to talk you out of what you got going on. People want you to feel like you're smaller, feel like you're not as big, feel like you don't have the ability. They want to feel like you don't have the degrees. They want to feel like you don't have the thought process to get it done. But I'm telling you, the first time that you make that step, it doesn't matter. You could get the degrees later, you could get the money later. Everything's coming to you now because it needs to be done now. The more effort that you put inside of yourself into the work that you're doing, the easier things will come to fruition. I'm telling you this. Sometimes it's more of the fact that you're doubting yourself, that's the reason why things are not happening. When you put in the time and the effort, you'll be able to cultivate it. But the thing is, a lot of the times you got a lot of things going on in life. People will say, it's easier said than done. Yes, everything in life is easier said than done. So just do it. It's like you can have an excuse for this, and that. And that's the reason why you're not going to get it, because every single excuse in the way is going to come first. Every A, B, C, D is going to come before you get to that F. So if you want to get to the F, you're going to have to get rid of all of the A, B, C, D. You got to make sure that everything is lined up in a way so that you put yourself in a position so that you can get what you want. That's all about manifesting. People talk about, oh yeah, you got to manifest this, you got to manifest that. Manifesting also takes action. You don't just sit there and wish upon a star. You have to actually be in the position to get it done. That's like saying I want to be a movie star, but you never in your life have you never in your life have tried to act. You never ever in your life have went to a casting call. You never ever in your life put yourself out there. You never put yourself in the position for the manifestation to come to you. How are things going to happen if you're sitting on your butt? How are things going to happen if you're not going and putting yourself in the position that needs to be put in? I'm telling you, and it's like when I was singing that song, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, it's like you gotta be the giant in your life. It's like David and Goliath. Like you gotta be the big one because people want to take you down. People want you to be out of here. They want you to be out of the count. There's so many forces that are set up against you. You have to make sure that you're the one who's going to be slaying these people, or slaying these dragons. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons out here. People will think that they can keep you down, but they cannot. I'm telling you this, and I know that because I've gone through it myself. And you know what changes when you speak up for yourself? Everything. Because people just want you to accept what they give you, but you don't have to accept what people give you. You take what you want, and you make sure that you have everything you need so that you can obtain what you want to get. For example, if you want to create a product, what do you need to create that product? Sometimes you can create a prototype. Sometimes you could start small. You might have a product that it might look like this at first, but then secondly, it'll come back and it'll look like this. It's like you got to make sure that you're paying attention to what you want in your life, because that's what's going to manifest. If you don't pay attention to what you want, that's how you're going to put yourself in a position where you don't get what you want. So what do you want? Think about it right now. Drop it right now in the comments. You don't even have to say exactly what you want if you're afraid of people trying to steal your manifestation. It's not about stealing. Everybody has their own manifestations. But if you don't want to tell it, just say, I got it. Right down in the comments. But I'm telling you right now, everything that you're doing in this moment is setting you up. If you're watching this video right now, you're already reprogramming your subconscious. You're already getting it so that you're thinking in a different mindset. You're already getting past everything that people want you to have. You can get anything that you want, but you have to make sure you put yourself in that position. Say if you want to get an amazing job, you have to move all that other stuff. You know, all the other stuff is things that are taking your energy throughout the day. And I know if you have children, it's already hard enough. So you have to make sure that you're maneuvering with your children. But everything else is all additions. It's like if you want to manifest something and you got all these other energies, say you got people, you got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend, you got a job. It's like you got to make sure which one is actually conducive to you manifesting this thing. What is keeping you away from it? Because that could be what it is also. Have you ever been in a relationship and you're putting your all excuse me, and you're putting your all into this relationship, relationships can take from you more than they give to you. That's why it's important for you to vet who you're with. That's why it's important for you to figure out who is actually an asset to your life and who is actually a liability. Because when people come into your life, you could be an asset to them and they could be a liability to you. So it's like, yes, you might have love for somebody, but if you understand that what I'm doing for you, or what I'm putting myself in a position to do for you, or me being in your life simply is just going to put me in a situation where it's detrimental to my own existence, you have to learn how to put yourself first. When you learn to say no, when you stop letting people come in and out your life, when you stop letting people come and get your good energy and go bring it elsewhere without giving you any back, you have more time for yourself. You have the ability to actually build something real for you. But that's not gonna happen if you don't focus on yourself. You can focus on, oh, I can't do this because of this, I can't do this because of this, but you know what you're doing? You're spending all your time focusing on things that do not matter. You're spending all your time focusing on things that are going to continue to keep you farther away from the goal versus bring you closer. It's like if you're climbing a ladder and you're like, well, this piece of the ladder is a little wobbly. I don't know if I should use this ladder to get to that step, because if I keep on like going on this ladder, I might fall or something might happen. And look at you, you're spending so much time talking about how you're stuck on this ladder in this one spot, you're just staying stuck. But if you were to just keep going, and if you fall, then you know not to use that ladder. You could get you a new ladder. But if you sit there and you continue to use the same method, you use the same mindset, you stay in that position of lack. You stay in that position of scarcity of, okay, I need to get up here, but I can't get up there because whatever it's taking me to get up there is actually keeping me down here. But really, it's you, mind over matter. Like I said, everything's always easier said than done, but so is jumping rope. You can go and jump rope. You could go hop inside of the jump rope, or you can wait, and you can wait. You can wait. Is it my turn? Who's next? Am I going? I'm too scared. I can't do this. It's gonna be you every single time until you decide to, all right, forget it. I'm gonna jump in. If I mess up, I mess up, but I can always start again. If you mess up, you mess up. You can always figure out how to get it back. If you mess up, you mess up. You can learn how to get better. You can only learn how to get better at something. You can only learn how to overcome something. You can only learn how to do something the moment that you take your time so that you can do it. Just do it. And they say, okay, just do it. Just do it. Yes, I'm being so serious because it's really not a joke. If you look back, you can see they talk about it all the time. They say that millionaires and billionaires out there, they say it's the best advice that you have is to just do it. You want to know why it's the best advice? Because the moment you step out and you go and cultivate your dreams, that's when you start making the moves. That's when you start putting yourself in position. It's like you're building yourself your own little stand. You're building yourself your own little podium so that you can at least take a step up. And then the next time you do something, you take another step up because you keep building new podiums. You keep building new steps. You're building a position for you to overcome. Now, you can overcome in a hop, or sometimes you can overcome in a jump. It all depends on how much effort, how much work you put into yourself, how much effort and time that you understand that everything in your life is an investment. That's the reason why I get on here every single day, because I need you guys to know that your life is an investment. Everything that you do in your life is an investment. Because why? Because energy is a part of you. You have energy. Everything you do is exerting energy. So if you're using your energy to go and argue with people, if you're using your energy to go and be in people's faces, if you're using your energy to go steal people's men, if you're using your energy to go and buy clothes, it's like you're using your energy to get what you want. So focus on what you really want, not just the things that you need in the immediate moment. Yes, you need to make sure you take care of yourself. You need to make sure you look up to par. But there's a lot of side quests that people can skip off of. That they can skip that will avoid all of the problems that are actually being built in your own life. It's like sometimes we build our own problems because we're trying to avoid doing the hard thing. The hard thing is what's going to make things last. The hard things is what's going to make things move forward. And yeah, you might have a little bit of problems while you're along the way. You might lack some creativity, but the more that you fall, you'll have a lot more substance so you can get to where you need to get. When you learned how to ride a bike, you fell a whole bunch of times. You have people holding you. You have people telling you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. But the moment that you were able to do it is when you truly believed in yourself and you just went and you did it. So let me tell you, you got everything that you need. Even if you don't have all of the items, it's all going to come to you, because the more that you put yourself in position, the easier it will get. The more it will be, okay, this is more lucrative for me to do this than to do this. It'll be easier for you to make the decisions necessary for you to overcome, and so that you can accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. Because if not, you will remain stuck in a position that is just not for you. And that's gonna be a pain that you will feel your whole life. Your whole life you will be saying, I wish I did this. My whole life, I wish I could do this. I wish I went this place. I wish I had this. And you're gonna keep wishing, and keep wishing until you decide to put yourself in position for you to go and manifest what you want. You're never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. And I would not wish that on anybody. That's the reason why I tell people all the time, you have to believe in yourself. And you need help to do that sometimes. Sometimes you need that help, or you need that contrast. You need to see somebody else doing it. I'm telling you, there was a point in time where I had no vision of what I wanted for my future. I just knew that I wanted to have money. I wanted to be successful. But then I had to recognize what my purpose was, because that's how I was able to become successful in my own right. That's when I was able to become successful for the person who I am, not the person that people want me to be. Yeah, some people, they only feel successful because they have nice cars and they got a nice house, they got a nice dog. Some people are only successful because of that, but in actuality, they're not successful in their own heart, because in their own heart, their heart is calling them to do something else. Their heart is telling them that's not for you, but this is what the world looks like, and this is what the world wants me to be like, so I have to be that. And you can be whatever you want to be, whether you want to be in the forest and living your own life in a tree, or whether you want to have a farm, or whether you want to live in the city. It's all depending on how you feel within yourself, and you have to make sure that every step that you're taking is going to lead you to that place. It's going to put you in position for the next thing to come. It's like, it's all a setup. It's like a falling dominoes. Every single time you put yourself in position for one of the things that is going to manifest you towards your highest timeline, is closer you're going to get to your highest timeline. And it starts falling like a domino, and you're like, wait a minute, this stuff is starting to flow a lot easier. Yes, because you're on path, you're on the way towards your purpose, or you're even in purpose. You're living your life the way you're supposed to live, so that all the other things that you need to manifest, they're gonna come easier. Things get harder the more you fight against the current. I was literally just saying inside of my tarot reading, my oracle reading earlier. It's like, if you know that fishes are coming downstream, you over here trying to catch one fish and fishes are going past you. You're like, dang, these fishes are too fast to go by me. I can't catch them fast enough. When the whole time there is a whole lake up top with a whole bunch of fish that you can sit there and be patient and catch your fish. But instead, you rather go down and try to catch them while they're heading past you on a stream that's down. It's like, you could be up. You could literally be up in the position that you want to be in, but you have to actually make the steps. You have to take yourself there. You have to have the mindset of, I can overcome anything. I can achieve anything. And even if people don't see it, it doesn't matter, because success is personal. Your happiness is personal. That's the reason why they came out with that movie called The Pursuit of Happiness, because the pursuit of happiness is not something that anybody would know about your personal journey. In that journey, he had so many bad things happen to him. And the thing is that he still was able to overcome. You're always going to be able to overcome, because it's all about your perception and how you think about things. It's not about anything else. And that's 1313 on the clock. If you want something, you need to go get it. So thank you guys so much for tapping in with me today. It's been your girl, Kas the Bestie, and I will be back with you very, very, very soon.
She a savage, moving them back to the past. This is the time, it is valuable. So baby, it is not malleable. They tryna mold me, ain't know how to do. I'm the victor who pull up and gather you.